Welcome to session 49, I think it is, of Ghost of Saltmarsh. The last we left off, we was in Wild Space. We had just left the pit stop, heading towards the Astral Sea to meet with Styles' old friend, the Traveller, aka Celestial. On the journey, on the way down, Picard's still having difficulty with his sleep patterns and crazy nightmare girl dreams, in which he was dancing and finding hanging corpses from trees and having that to contend with. But we eventually got to the Waystone Inn. Yeah, that's right, the Waystone Inn, where we met Gwen, who's kind of like a launch pad for the Astral Sea. We spent the night there. She booked in a meal for us when we return. And the following morning we set off to the Astral Sea. We eventually found Celestial, the Traveller, who referred to Styles as William Booth. And turned out that William Booth was transporting a vial of water to Celestial, so we'd spent this whole time just for a vial of water that actually spilt as well and had just refilled just before we got there. So yeah, Celestial was cool. I'm just trying to remember. I'm glossing over everything here. I'm trying to remember details. He found out about Picard's issue, and his demeanor sort of changed, and he just explained that it seems like it's coming from the shadow realm. We also went to... Where did he take us? What was the place called?
The Oasis.
The Oasis, where there was like floating whales going around doing whale song, and he had some like tarot cards and like did a readings of each of us. Basically like explained a bit of the past, the present, and what's to come in the future. I think it was at that point that he discovered about Picard, wasn't it?
All his cards were death.
Yeah. He also told a tale of how he said he sort of went around helping people, didn't he? And that's how he kind of came across Styles, and they spent 100 years together. But he would go around helping people, and but his most recent, he stopped doing it because his most recent one was he helped a half orc in Ayuz, and it went wrong. And so we went to Shadowfell to face off. Shadow Realm to face off against Picard's witch curse. We had a big battle, which ended with a bone dragon arriving and things looking a little bit bleak. But then a ring of fire surrounded us, and Pyremius came to the rescue. And said, "These are mine," or something like along those lines,
Okay.
and basically scared off the hag. And that's basically where we left it.
Perfect. Yeah, so we open as the grey landscape around you still, with the ash from the ring of fire floating in the air, the smell of a sulfuric burn tinging your noses. And as the fire died down, you saw all the creatures that were coming after you had fled. You now stand alone. The pure black sky above, the twisted forest around. Ozzy as a giant ape.
Oh,
Well.
see? I told you he looks after us.
Yes, I suppose he does.
That was quite intense.
Ozzy sort of like walks over
Calm
to
down
the
now.
to the
And
tree.
I put my hand on his like, I guess his foot or something. Probably nowhere near his fucking nose. I was like, down, boy, down.
I'm just gonna like pull away and stomp over to the tree, and I'm just gonna like start smashing branches down and like trying to pull the tree.
Oh, in the
apart.
central tree.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
one way.
Yeah, that was a bit intense for a minute there, wasn't it, guys?
I think
mean,
we had the situation
I feel like I need
under
to
control.
apologise, but not, because like you kind of just sorted it for us, really.
Well, I don't know if you can take credit for what happened, but
No, he did. I'm saying.
well. But we had
I
the
mean,
situation under control. We would have been fine.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure at the end there.
On the ship there's a dictionary. You'll look up fine there. I think we've got our meanings a bit crossed.
So, I guess that's your problem solved.
Yeah, is that the end of the case then?
Well, I wouldn't be
Do you feel any different?
certain. No, but this realm might be interfering because it's very drab and lifeless here, so it's quite hard to get a gauge on it.
Aye.
Ozzy, after a few moments of them talking, reverts back to his usual self. Just stood in front of the tree.
Oh, there he
Remains
is.
of the tree.
What was that, Scarrick? Paremius?
Aye.
I go back over.
I think we owe him one.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions.
Well, that's
He did seem to have us out in the nick of time. That's
two we owe him for now, right? One,
Aye.
saving Packard's life, and now he saved
Which
all
he
our
keeps
lives.
forgetting about.
Was there any? Just remind me. Was there any other time he's saved us? I can't remember. I feel like there was, but
I think they were the two ones that you know about.
yeah, okay.
That have been prominent enough to put
He
his name
didn't.
to.
He didn't save us the last time we faced off the hag. It just sort of stopped, didn't it?
Yeah,
What
that
last
was
time?
when all the Zoltans came
Yeah.
towards you.
Oh.
That one, you were about to be oppressed, and then you woke up back on the.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's two we owe him now. Saved, racking up a bit of a debt there, Scarrick. Well, all of us, I suppose, at this point.
I hope we have a long life to repay him.
Interesting choice of words, though, saying that they're mine.
I mean, does
we-
your god not talk about his flock like that?
Well, yeah, I guess you could interpret it like that.
I do not wish to be in
they
anyone's
are
position.
gods. They, they can't own us like that.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm not the religious type, so I don't feel like any of them own me.
You've got a religious symbol around your neck.
That was a
As
gift.
you as you think about the mark in Aussie, it's not been something that's really crossed your mind. It's something that's there, but not something that you've pondered on too long. But in this situation, as you look at it, it has a feeling of emptiness in this realm.
I mean, if it's just a trinket, throw it down.
Oh, trust me, I already tried that. It came right back.
I think this is the place to do it, though.
Mr. Ozzy, you do not have to prove yourself in front of Mr. Scarrick. You hold on to whatever trinkets you wish.
Well,
Yeah,
exactly.
I think we could do with most gods on our side right now.
We don't need gods. We don't need anyone owning us. We are powerful enough on our own. We are the Mr. Men.
Whilst it could prove something to Scarrick just to toss this here, I don't think that's really going to benefit anybody.
Worth a try.
Well,
Sorry, what?
I could throw it. Oh, you said that to yourself. Okay.
No, I was saying it to you. It's worth a try because it's obviously been bothering you and that. And
Well, no,
it
was. It's been a minute.
I don't like seeing you like this at crossroads, and I think that's something that's confusing you. That's come into your life recently. That's not really you.
I think it's just because I've never really, like I said, I've never really been the religious type, and the last couple of months seems to be all these deities getting involved with our lives. It's just taking a bit of getting used to.
As you take time to ponder these things and the adrenaline is slowly sapping from your body and you feel the aches of post-battle, I need you all to make a wisdom save.
I forgot how to do it on my phone, innit?
Yeah, don't press that button.
No!
Do we get a +2 for being with Scarrick?
You will.
Saves, yes. Plus 2 on saves.
10.
14 then.
I thought I said 4.
10.
Natural 20 for 21 plus 2, 23.
Cool. Scarrick.
Un momento. Dirty 20.
Yeah. You begin to feel the oppression of the darkness and grey waste that surrounds you, however none of you succumb.
Excellent.
Well, I mean, as much as this place is interesting, maybe we should get back to the ship. I've got a hankering for, I don't know, old memories, and
From space
being in
biscuits.
such a cold place like this is making me, I don't know, think of home.
It gives me the
I think I
jeebies.
might like to go back soon.
Well, what was the aim of coming to this place? To rid Picard of his curse? Have we done that? How are you feeling, Picard? Do you feel... Oh, wait! Look at your arm! And as they go to like roll his sleeve up, because if you remember, you had that bit of wooden lacquer on. That was
Did
spread.
I?
Yeah, that was last session. So
Okay.
on one of the times you woke up last session, if I'm going into detail, you like your arms
You were a
woke
real
up.
wooden boy.
Your arms woke up like completely stiff,
Right.
and you removed the curse, but there was like a patch, a dark patch
Yeah.
with like lacquer that was like spreading.
Okay. Well, I'll have a look at my arm then.
As you look, you see the patch is still there, but rubbing your hand over it, it peels away to reveal your ghostly pale skin underneath.
Whoa!
Ah.
Put it back!
Yeah, I think I prefer to look at you doing it, to be fair.
Maybe the
I think it was
Bit of
just
colour into your
just a,
flesh.
I think it was just a scab. Don't worry about it.
Do you scab?
I do now.
You don't have blood?
thinking about it. I'm saying that Pyreneus we owe Pyreneus, but in reality, on these two occasions, it's Picard. He saved your life the first time,
Ooh.
and then he saved it again by removing the curse from you. We kind of just happened to be here.
It's what I've been saying to you, Captain. You keep shunning him, but I think You at least owe him a conversation.
I'm not shunning him. I just
That
don't
is a
think we
fair
need
point.
him. I don't think we need him. I don't think we need any gods.
Well, for some reason, he's chosen you quite clearly.
Well, I mean,
It's not that we need them, but they help empower us, and we, help
But at
the
what
world by...
cost, Mr. Scarrick? But at what cost?
I don't know, I mean, I'm fine.
Yes, you're perfectly fine. Picture of health.
can I insight check these two as they're talking? Like, do I pick up? Because I know metagaming. I know there's like undertones of like. Can I like
Make an intelligence check first. Whether there's enough ounce in the conversation to pick up on an insight check.
I mean, I'm gonna go with a no here because it's a 6. Oh no, it's a 9. It was upside down.
What do I have to roll against that?
No, it's fine. What I wanted him to do was see whether there was enough in your conversation to warrant an
Pick up on
insight check,
subtext.
because you're not blatantly thinking, and at this point there isn't. There is, I'd say, I mean, the environment you're in is oppressive anyway. It's hard enough to
I
just
only said it
concentrate
because
on.
I know Picard knows that Scarrick is not fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that he knows that she knows.
Well,
So, what do you wish to do?
We should let's get out of here. I mean,
I think we should leave, yes.
it seems like
Aye.
this curse might have been lifted, but I guess we won't know until you sleep again.
I guess, but I would hate to have to come back here. It'd be very frustrating. So yeah, let us leave.
You make your way back through the forest.
As they leave, Ozzy is going to take off the symbol of Ravenkind and just hang it on one of the branches on the tree.
Go.
Oh,
Yes!
you mad bastard.
And he sort of says to himself, well, let's see if you come back to me this time then.
Well,
Alright.
well.
Well, that's an important note to make. Okay.
Well, you just fucked 3 months of Paul's planning.
So, you trek back through the forest, and back through the twisting rocky ground, the oppressive trees surrounding you, the darkness and grey, almost overtaking your mind to the point you forget colour. However, after some time, you see a window of vibrance ahead. It's a small circle that links this plane to the astral sea, and in the grey surrounds, it's one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen. This wash of deep purples, reds, oranges, and blues just flowing gently through this window.
It's like a halo. It's beautiful.
As you get there and climb through, you see Celestial's ship awaiting. He is
Oh, great, this prick.
walking the deck back and forth, hands behind his back, a look of concern. As he sees you when you step out and get back on the ship, he greets you warmly. Oh, my friends, you made it.
Aye, not much help with you.
I told you your path is yours to walk, but what? Please,
Come on, spit it out, you bastard!
tell
We
me
have
more.
higher friends, don't worry.
We
There was a battle. There was a witch and monsters, and Ozzy turned into an ape. You'd have really enjoyed it, my friend.
Yeah, you should have just come to watch.
there's a bone dragon turned up as well. Oh yeah, and we got saved by Pyreneus.
See,
Yes, unfortunately did happen.
and he walks over to you, Pygad. May I look into your eyes?
Bit gay.
Buy me a drink first.
sort
You
of
don't
grasps your face with his hands and stares deeply. As you stare into his, you notice.
Fuck off!
You notice
You
how
don't!
deep his irises are, and
That was too
begin to
easily set up for that.
ponder.
Planners. Is that a separate
begin to
plan?
see-
Creeping me out.
the depth of space deep in his
Wow,
eyes.
space.
You are looking at me right now, aren't you, as well?
After a few minutes, he turns away.
Wow, the fade and everything!
I think
Fucking hell!
I think the darkness may have passed.
Well, that is good to know.
But you said you slept, so we will know when you take rest.
Yes. Rather strangely, I'm looking forward to not sleeping ever again.
Have you heard of gods getting involved with lower life forms like ourselves and lifting
Speak for
curses?
yourself, lower life form.
You know what I mean.
Well,
I mean, it
stories
happens all
and
the time, doesn't it?
fables tell of the gods returning to Earth and other realms, and I will say this: a god who intervenes will always intervene for a reason. But if you have been blessed by a god, then you should think yourselves lucky.
You pay card, you look
One of the
at.
reasons I helped so many people is because the gods would leave people like William here to die.
Who?
William.
I just
Styles, you call him.
Oh,
I just
Ah.
nudged him.
I forget, sorry. I
It's
forgot he's a
fine,
liar.
my small friend. The other realm can have that effect on people sometimes.
Yes.
Yes, that's what's
It's definitely
going on.
definitely the Shadow Realm.
Well, we must move, and we will see this evening whether the curse truly has been lifted.
You got any scran around here? I mean,
I
I'm
wish.
not hungry, weirdly, but I just fancy a feast after a
Yeah,
battle.
we're back in wild space now. No, astral sea now.
No.
Right?
It's
Still
well,
Astral
no,
Sea.
we're still in.
One
Yeah, you
thing
don't sleep in the astral sea, do you?
I like to do
No.
is this, friend. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's what I was making a think of. I was like, you don't actually eat, do you? Or not need to
One
eat.
thing I like to do is chew on a piece of rope to bring back the memories.
Oh, you poor thing.
How long have you been here?
He looks vacant at that point. Possibly too long.
Possibly, yes.
What's keeping you here?
He fucked up, didn't he? Helped someone from Ios.
There's some women
No.
looking for you back on Earth.
No. The
His mother-in-law.
time is keeping me here. If I was to go to a realm for too long, I do not fear my existence would last. I have
Oh,
traveled this realm for enough years for time to catch up.
is that what happens if you stay here too long then? You can't go back?
Yes, but you'll be fine. You've only been here a short period of time. It's just
Oh my god, that makes a lot of sense. Styles was here for 100
there was always
years.
a price.
And like his memory is fucked.
Aye, shit back on Earth. I mean, he calls himself a rogue.
100 years. To you, it may seem an eternity, but for me, 100 is a mere drop in the ocean.
How old are you?
I'm not sure anymore.
Wow.
And at this point, the ship has already begun to drift away, with the autonomes manning their stations, the great ent, its branches moving like there's a breeze even though there isn't. You're propelling through the astral sea.
Can I take a moment as we travel to find a secluded spot on the ship?
Yeah, it's a big enough ship for you to do that quite easily. I'd imagine Celestial sits under the tree with anyone who wishes to join him, possibly spending some time with Styles, discussing old adventures and stories.
Yeah, I'll sit under the tree with him.
I'd just like to, while we're in
Celestial
wild space,
sitting in a tree.
astral sea, sorry.
Yep.
Like, just take a moment to like try and channel that feeling I had when I was with Bruce and had the vision and what have you, and just try to think of Pelor and just like just sort of like ask in my head, I suppose, if you can hear me. I don't know, I'm just kind of like looking for a
How
sign
long
or
do
something.
you wish to do it for?
For maybe like 20 minutes, like half an hour to sort of settle.
Okay.
And if I get no like sort of feeling at all about it, then I just give up, I guess.
You sit calmly in a quiet area of the ship, still with a view of the astral and the silver outside. You try to clear your mind, which, when the body is lacking its normal functions and demands, is a simpler task. You take your time concentrating on your breathing, and then you feel a glow in your chest. If you remember, the symbol of Ravenkind was only a material object. As you peel back your shirt, you see the marking that is etched into your skin. There is a soft glow.
As I thought. In my head, I'm picturing him in front of me, like what I saw.
Mhm.
And in my head, I ask. Well, I say, Pyremius saved us. And he saved my friend twice now. Brought Picard back to life. I know you paint him as a picture of this evil god. But he seems like he's done nothing but right by us so far.
You're focusing on Elysium, this veil of tall trees on the rolling hills down to the river, and the warm glow of the sun, with Pelor's figure in front of you. You ask this question, and then almost in your own mind, your own thoughts, you are given another. At what cost?
Stay out of this, Pelor.
Yeah. I don't know how much more Mr. Picard could really suffer. No memory, no arm, no family, no friends. I'm joking, he's got us. Not really a captain. Can't sleep, can't eat, can't drink, can't fuck. I don't think he's got much more to give.
As you ponder, you're disturbed by one of the autognomes, Beta, the mid-sized robot, fitted with tools, clumbering past you. Like...
Jesus!
You see him... the small hole you've been looking at is actually a break in the ship, and he noisily hammers a board across it.
Oh, should we be worried there's a hole in the boat?
His eyes just turn to you and he smiles. It will be fine.
Right. I get up and head back to the guys.
Travel commences over the next few days. Stories being told. Each of you sharing as much or as little as you wish. He returns to the point where you first met him. I can't remember if your damselfly was towed or he left it. What, bud?
I think it was Toad, wasn't it?
I think we said it was
I
Toad.
remember you talking
Well,
about
after
towing
this,
it.
buddy. You can go play it if you want. It's up to you, or I'll play it after. Alright. Yeah, I think he towed it, but he took you back to an area close. As you near, he asks, "Well, friends, there's only one true way to test if this has been broken, and that is returning to wild space. I will not be able to come, as I've explained, but..."
Can I just add something, please, on the trip back?
Yeah. There's
Can
been
I-
a few days, so... anything.
Yeah, could I have had a conversation with Celestial, given his age and experience and travels across the universe, it seems? I'd be like picking away at him for descriptions of some of the most crazy monsters and beasts he's seen. And what I'm basically getting at, if you're reading between the lines, is I want to turn into a T-Rex.
Okay.
So I'm trying to, if you'll allow, I'm trying to like glean information of a T-Rex.
He's building a bestiary.
If that's even
Make
possible.
either persuasion or performance to see how well your conversation goes and how well you entertain him
Persuasion,
to get stories from him.
because that's plus 10.
Yep.
17 for 27.
Okay. You engage with tales of your own and tales of his, both intertwining into this. Well, thank you, bud. Both intertwining as you find you have things in common. Perhaps his happened thousands of years ago, but there is still a point where an astral elf is a wry young buck. I will say you managed to glean a good enough description of two creatures of your choice, which we can discuss after this session.
Okay.
But if you want one of them to be the T-Rex, you can.
Yes.
And then there can be another one, if you wish. So make a note on that.
Cool.
So as you stand on the precipice from the astral sea back to wild space, and he bids you all farewell, he takes a moment with you, Styles. "Well, friend, your debt has been paid. I wish you all the best with wherever your life takes you."
Thank you. I wish I'd come back sooner. I maybe could have prevented what happening. It seems sad that you'll be no longer there trying to help people.
Well, time is a great healer, and here I have an eternity of time. Perhaps once again I will. Seeing your friends has given me some hope.
Yes, no doubt we'll pass this way again.
And I will be here. Traveling.
Thank you.
You leave?
I think that is it then, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
We're all going to go around Paycard and see if he falls asleep.
That's
So-
make it weird.
Bidding the Wandering Star farewell, you once more climb into what now feels slightly cramped, your damselfly, and begin to make the journey back from the Astral Sea to Wild Space. Over, I think it took around a day to get through the transition. Across the day, the silver wisps of the Astral merge back into the more, well, still spectacular, but more mundane, perhaps now, envisage of Wild Space. As you come out, you see the Waystone Inn before you. And there is a point when you come out where your bodies feel ultimately weak. You feel drained, you feel hungry, you feel one of the most daunting hungers you've ever felt. All except you, Picard, who feels nothing.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm ravenous. I could eat a T-Rex.
What's one of those?
Ah, well, you see, Terrestrial was telling me about these crazy, massive monsters that, like, used to roam. I don't know if it was Earth or one of these planets that he came across. Got little weird arms, but massive fucking jaws. I might try
Like
and turn.
feathers and stuff, or
No.
but
Yeah,
like,
Jurassic
how
Park or
would they
factually
support that
correct
sort of weight?
analysis?
Like, surely they're more like bird-like,
Yeah, the way he described it, it was more like a giant lizard. It looked cooler.
big feathery, fluffy, cool
No,
thing.
there was no
like,
feathers. No, scaly and
cute.
reptilian.
Like a dragon.
Yeah, kind of like a dragon, but without wings.
But worse.
So,
without
like a less
Dragon
arms.
without wings?
a less good dragon.
But kind of, yeah. Anyway, it sounded pretty badass. I'm gonna
Does it
try.
breathe fire like dragons?
No, it just eats shit. Look,
Does it have like
sounds
really
like
strong
that's-
front arms like a dragon that can rip rocks apart and
no,
stuff?
it
Yeah.
uses his mouth.
Oh,
Nom, nom, nom.
sounds a bit useless, really.
No.
Yeah.
I think like this. If I've been turned into it, might be like a
The worst
good
version of that.
no, a good alternative.
Yeah, but couldn't you turn into a dragon instead of the ape?
No, I would if I could,
Yeah.
but dragons
No,
are they're
that's
a
an
bit
impressive
too
creature.
bit above my pay grade.
And now you've got a dragon from Wish, is what you're saying.
It's only got shit dragon. Yeah.
What can you turn into
Well,
apart from
Nothing.
fucking Zoltan?
No need to get personal. Just saying.
yeah, of
Well,
course.
you jipping me, giving me jip. No jip.
No jipping is intended, sir. I apologise.
Food.
I want no
Food
jip
went
from
out
you,
of,
Mr. Booth.
Yeah, who the hell are
I'll-
you? Booth.
Food win out of one of these richer things in an Albert.
Oh, Albert would be fucked. Albert's tiny. Well, not tiny, but compared to a giant ape or a giant T-Rex.
Well,
So as you ponder
Medium-sized
various
T-Rex.
animals battling each other, you have your warm, hearty meal at the Waystone Inn. You are provided with basically an all-you-can-eat buffet of various roast meats, vegetables, and the food,
Nom, nom.
for those who do eat, tastes just heavenly, like manna from the gods. After filling and discussing your journey with the fellows there, return to the ship for the first night's sleep in a long time.
How much? We ask how much time's passed.
I think it's been around a week.
Packard, do you want me to spend the night with you again and play my guitar? What are you laughing at?
I'm gonna go to toilet. Take this opportunity to go to.
Yep.
I mean, I kind of had enough of Styles, you know, with his
Cold Brown, Cold
grooming
Brown.
partners and their long farewell.
Do you know what, Miss Drozzy? I think I'll be alright tonight. But thank you.
You sure?
Yes, I'm fairly confident this whole mess is behind us. Unless you wish to share a room with me. For other reasons?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
We're just friends. Maybe. All right. Well, yeah. Suit yourself. I mean, you if you're feeling confident, try not to rope me into any dances, though. I don't really want to dance with no curses and witches.
No, never gonna dance again. Guilty feet. I've got no rhythm.
Oh, God.
As you turn in for the evening, it is not Picard who dreams tonight. Picard, you are back in your familiar state
Nice.
of unsleep.
Well, bloody hell.
Perfect.
You, I assume, take the time to read as many books as possible, or at least read Tide Times several times over,
I'll do Tide Times.
as a treat for your brain.
Oh, thank God I can read Tide Times again.
All the times I've been missing. However, one person does dream. And that dream falls into the head of Scarrick.
Ah.
As you shut your eyes, enjoying the warmth of the hammock, the familiar rocking sensation that to you now, one thing which would have been alien, is now what you could call home. Your eyes close, and once again, you're in a dark space. The small brick forge ahead of you has a dim glow, and the smell of smoke is heavy in the air. The wooden stall sits empty next to the forge.
I walk over to the stool.
As you
Rub my hands along everything as I walk.
Everything has touch, everything, you can feel the heat from the low coals, and the stone feels like stone and the seat feels like wood. And as you do, the two glowing eyes peer out at you from the shadow. The smoke-like figure of Moloch, Pyremus' servant, moves opposite you. His fanged mouth smiles as his voice penetrates your head. Our master has given you much. It's time to repay him. He demands payment for you to move on your own path. Do you know your task?
The sword.
The smoky figure nods. Your home is the key to your path. Go there now, the time is right. Do not disappoint our master.
Can you?
I won't disappoint.
All worship him. And at that, his shadow form ebbs back into the darkness. The last thing you see is the two glowing eyes. And then they black out. And you have no more dreams that night.
Scarrick, how did it get to this?
You awake the next morning. And as you all, barring Picard of course, awake from probably the first good night's sleep you've had in a long time, thoughts turn onto What next? Where next?
Oh, that was a banging night's sleep. How'd it go,
I feel like
Packard?
we've slept for a week.
Oh, it was great. I managed to read times front to back around 4 times.
Oh, wait, you didn't fall asleep.
No. The part about the waxing moon was very interesting indeed. Did
Nope.
you know it waxes and wanes?
Don't care.
Oh.
So, and you feel all right, like you didn't feel tired or you needed to sleep.
Nope, not at all. Just back to the good old me, good old usual me.
Well, maybe the curse is lifted then.
Maybe indeed.
Did you get a chance to read that dictionary and look at what fine means?
No, I couldn't find it.
Okay.
So I just stuck with the tide times. A classic. Yes, how about you gentlemen? You sleep well?
Like a fucking baby.
Like a log.
Wow.
Scarrick?
Wow. Scarrick, you sleep okay?
Huh?
I think he's still asleep.
Scarrick, wake up, wakey wakey.
Sorry.
You alright?
No, what were you saying?
Just making sure everyone got a good night's sleep.
Aye.
Right.
I think I'd like to go home.
What do you mean?
What, back to Old Earth?
Aye, but home.
Home? What?
I
Scotland?
think I need.
Where?
I think I need to go back to my mountains.
Oh shit,
What?
really? Why? Something wrong?
No, just something feels odd.
When was the last time you went home?
It's been a while.
Been a while.
Or over 10 years. No, 100. Did you say
No,
100
it's like
years?
fucking way longer. I want it like
Sorry,
100 odd.
100 years. Yeah.
I don't think you've ever been home the whole time I've known you.
No. You know, us dwarfs, we live a long time, so we can
You've always
wander
talked
for a
about
while.
always talked about taking me around your home. Like I'd love to see it. Like we should
Aye,
go.
If you wouldn't mind, I think I'd like to take you all.
Absolutely. I've
Yeah, you've helped me repay great debt. That was
With a
very
water
challenging
bottle.
to do.
Styles, you fucking owe us all a lot.
I better not be old when I get back.
Older.
I spoke to the lady. It's only been about a week or so.
Here. What about there?
The wild space time passed the same.
I don't know what to
We
believe
will,
that comes out of your mouth anymore, my friend.
We will
Wasn't
need to
like this
find
last time.
we will need to find a ship though. We only have the boat in the box, and we'll.
Oh yeah. Well, oh yeah. Well, so how do we even get out of here?
Same way we got here.
Oh yeah, we flew, didn't we?
Is there any way of like dropping back in a different spot?
Well, yeah, you can fly, right? We'll just fly.
Yeah, we'll fly around the
wherever-
planet and go wherever.
So
need to
can
find
we
a hiding
go
place for the
straight to? Oh, I suppose. Did we want to check in with? No.
Do we?
That
Does
can-
this?
Do you mind just going straight home?
Well, does
for
the
me?
does the damsel fly? Like, do we just have fast travel now? We can just fly wherever we want.
Yes.
Doesn't do atmospheric flight very well.
Right.
This ship sucks.
But can we get back up into Astral Sea down the line if we wanted to jump to another spot?
It needs the water landing.
It needs the what?
A water landing.
That's
the water
fine.
landing.
There's
There's
a
no
lot of
landing
water.
gear.
It can land on the ground. It's got legs. Don't panic, Captain Snails.
I just mean, like, is there fuel to get up and down into space?
Yeah, of course it's fuel.
It's wind power.
Uses the power of the mind.
Wow.
Aye, but there's not a lot there.
He's got you this far.
I mean, I didn't really.
If we hadn't come here, we wouldn't have saved Picard's case, would we?
But we wouldn't have had Packard's curse if we wasn't coming here.
Whoa, don't bring... No, that's not the point, is it? Think of
Well,
all the fun we had on that festival.
the festival was so much fun.
I died at that festival.
What? Oh yeah.
God damn it, we talking about the festival again.
It was a nightmare. The whole thing was a nightmare.
Well, I had a great time. I was shagging all week.
Oh. Oh.
It's one of the best weeks of my life.
If you would like to see on the map where your home is, Garrick.
Aye.
Oh, shit.
Can show.
What about all the money you gave to Gellin?
That's not
Didn't turn
That's
up.
not important right now.
In fact,
So,
I gotta speak to Gellin. I'll give him a call, see if that
I
money.
would
and
like
shit's
to know
turned
what
up.
happened to our shit.
Yeah. Gellin. It's Ozzy. In case you can't tell by the cool voice. We've mission accomplished here in space. Yep, we're in space. Like crazy, I know. Did our ship ever turn up with Scarrick's money and the crew? Because if not, then we got a little bit of an issue there. How's Saltmarsh? All good? Call me.
You wait for a reply. And after a short time, you hear heavy panting. Ozzy, I've just got my hands full.
Legend.
The ship, I'll check the books. I don't believe it's come back. It may have just docked somewhere else. One second, madam. What was the other question? Yes, Saltmarsh is absolutely brilliant. Enjoy space.
I think Gellin's having sex. Oh, I hope she's not a minor.
Did you ask him?
There weren't
Yes.
any mines near Saltmarsh.
He has a reputation.
Yes, there was.
Yeah, there was actually.
What, you think he was having sex with a dwarf?
It's possible. It's possible. That could be an excuse. He said, though, that he doesn't think our ship's turned up. So, that's a problem.
Well, we're going to have to find that. I'm not letting that loose on the sea.
We're going to have to find that crew and kill them all.
Well, maybe we'll ask them what's happened first and
Oh, yeah,
go
yeah.
from there.
No, kill them. This would be mutiny and treason.
Put a lot of faith in that crew. I mean, I like to think that something's obviously gone wrong because, I mean, they traveled with us for what felt like years.
Exactly. They're a good crew.
They were dedicated, and there was the total guy. What was his name? I forgot it.
Funny?
Leonardo, Donatello.
Raphael.
Yeah, Sonny.
Yes,
Oh, it's Sonny from the fucking...
No.
Now you're just naming painters.
Critical role of
There was a Sonny.
No, it was something, I think, yeah.
Good old
Yeah,
guy.
Pat knows it's Sonny. He's not watched Critical Role, so that's great.
Yeah. Yes. Sonny.
But we just used to like to call him Guy.
They were good people. They were good people. I don't think they would just fuck us like that. And to be fair, they know what kind of people we are, especially you, Picard, and they would know not to double cross you.
Exactly. I'm a respected captain. They wouldn't do such a thing to me.
Respected or just
No, they just
like,
don't want you to
terrified
think
of
of their brain.
Yeah. Melt
They're
their
all
faces.
They're all valid.
So yeah, maybe they need our help. We have any way of
I
contacting
mean,
them?
it's,
No.
We
I
locate
think
objects
that's
of all
going to
that
take a
money
while
they
to
had.
track down, so
Oh yeah.
if you don't mind, should we, you know...
I might have some spells that can flip and find something.
Do you have your bottle?
Maybe I left it on the ship.
Oh. Oh, you did actually put it on the cabinet, didn't you, on the ship?
But it's fine because I think I have a spell
Interesting.
to find. Oh no.
Find missing boat. While Packard's rifling through his spellbook. Can you do that then, Styles? You could just we could just fly straight to the mountains. What were the name of the mountains?
Barrier Peak.
It's just not. The Misty Mountains.
The Misty
Talmast.
Mountains.
Is it
Mr.
Talmast?
Mountains?
It's near the Barrier Peak.
Barrier Reef. Well. What do you think, Styles? Can you do that?
I'll be honest with you, I don't like the idea of it. I don't like the idea of the ship falling into the wrong hands. That's why I broke it up last time.
Oh yeah, shit. What yeah, I guess you can't really just leave it in a car park.
No.
Does it have central locking?
Huh?
Alarm system?
No.
Could you put the key under a mat?
What are we talking about
Well,
next?
that's what we did. That's why that's why I took it apart and scattered it round.
Are you wanting to do that again and sort of break it apart and?
But that was
Well,
ridiculous.
I'd like to.
Can't we just take one bit off? Can't we just take the
Yeah, you
wheel
can
off?
just take the wheel's ornamental. You just need to take the spelljammer off.
Yeah. Well, how about we park it somewhere, and then we just take the spelljammer off and just keep that with us? It's like a key.
Yeah, pretty big.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I like that cave.
you can put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's your ship. I'm just offering suggestions. I didn't even think about where we were going to come back to.
I can start heading back and think about it on the way, but
You have around 5 days travel before you get to OF anyway.
Are we just going straight there?
I mean, I'd really like to get back.
let's see if we can change some of
We
this
can always
dodgy
come
money
back
back
if we need
first.
to.
Because we've got shit tons of it.
Oh yeah, we need to change our money. Yeah, we could do that. Just
On the way,
say we did
right?
it.
You decide what you want to do over the course of 5 days.
Well, change our money back.
Change the money.
I'd like to pop in to Misty on the way if that's a stop off, and just give her a good old rimming.
Oh!
Get some fur balls in me gob.
Just in case we don't come back, I'd like to try and get some asteroids, some rocks.
Okay, so you want to stop at pit stop to see Misty.
But literally only
You
if
want
we're
to change your money
driving.
back. Asteroids, you'd be able to get a pit stop. Is there anything you two want to do, Picard and Star?
I'm gonna try and breed some moths. From
In
the,
fucking space!
yeah, and seeing if
yeah.
space has any influence on the breeding of moths.
Okay.
No, I'm just going to helm the ship and get my
Helm the
money
ship.
changed.
Okay. So you head back, crossing the wild space. The first stop is the pit stop, where you are pleased to find that business has increased. There are now several trade ships. It's almost hard to get into the dock. Misty only has a few bunks left in her room, but there is one for you, Ozzy, of course.
Ooh yeah.
You two spend the night coercing. Scarrick, give me a... Such a defined choice. Nature. This time. Moth breeding. Picard, give me a animal handling check. What'd you get, Scarrick?
Sorry, what was I doing?
Nature
What check?
check. Nature.
roll it then. Oh shit. Fuck's sake. 4. I'm never getting these asteroids.
You have to hope one lands on our Earth. A lot of it is more forgetting things each time. The first time you tried to get there, your rope wasn't long enough. You had to go back, get a new rope, try again. Next time you got to the asteroid, except the tool that you'd bought didn't manage to chip a piece off. It's a strength that you didn't quite expect. You then got the tool, but as you got there, a ship came by and got caught in your line. These series of unfortunate events have stopped you from gaining all bar a chip the size of your palm as a token. Animal handling check, Pagard.
It was a 9.
9?
Mm.
The breeding of moths is, as you now know, a lot longer cycle than you thought. You have a lot of chrysalists, and you stare at them every night, just waiting.
I'll add a little pepper to that. While they're in chrysalis form, I sort
Ghost
of
hand.
I ghost hand in them, and in my mind, I don't know if I'm actually doing anything, but in my mind, I'm trying to sort of imbue them with something.
Okay.
Just rubbing the chrysalis with my ghost fingers.
Yep.
You know, passing through, just like, ooh, yeah.
Are you doing a
take
scientific
it,
test and doing half ghost, half non-ghost?
Yeah, let's say I've got a control,
Yep.
and I've
Okay,
got
fine.
all the proper prerequisites for an experiment.
Okay. Before we go to the change where you manage to change your money, you have another dream, Scarrick.
Ooh.
This one is the same. You're in the forge with Moloch. He sits opposite, looking at you. You are struggling.
How do you mean?
They are not bending to your will.
I'm kind of pushing too hard.
Now is the time to push. Our master
Suspect.
demands it. There is another option. But I'll
Go
give
on.
you 2. Firstly, you say you've dreamt that your family is in danger. And that would up the urgency. Secondly, you use this. And he passes over a bottle. This bottle is the size of a small flask. Inside is almost a pitch black substance, except in the dim light of the glowing coals, it seems to swirl and pool. Slightly lighter shades of grey appear in it. At the top is a ornately classed metal stopper. He hands it to you and slides it across the forge.
Nope.
What is it?
Our master has deemed me to be of assistance should you need. You open this, I will be there.
Thank you.
Just remember, the power he used to save you can be turned against you as well.
I didn't need your threats. I've been a loyal servant.
Go home, Scarrick. He sort of ebbs back into the darkness. As you awake, clasped in your hand is the bottle. Its stopper in.
I make sure it's tightly on and then I tuck it into my bag of holding.
If you want to add it to your inventory, it is a bottle of everlasting smoke, I believe.
Okay.
Except with added benefits. You head to the exchange and with ease exchange your money back. So you can do that in your bank now. You are 2 days out from OF.
Can you remember that real good exchange calculator you had, Paul?
No. Do you want me to find out?
Let me have a look, I might write it down.
I've got it here.
I can't remember if I removed the gold from my thing or
Bloody
not.
hope you did.
Yeah, I took the gold out of mine and then I put the whatever the fuck
Yeah, I
in
must-
the-
Yeah, I took my
must
gold
do.
out and made it into electrum.
Yeah, I've got Electrum. That's
Yeah.
got so much gold.
Doesn't look like a lot. I've only got 55.
Need to spend it. Need some shops. Like good
Yeah, we need
magic
some
shops.
cool-
Yeah, I've
shit.
hardly spent any of this stuff we had.
I bought a gun.
Never pay your crew, that's why. I can't remember what the exchange rate was.
Wonder why they're not loyal.
1 credit was 1 silver, I think.
Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. You're not conning me that way out of fucking whatever. I'm sure
pretty
I
sure
put
a
down
credit
like
was
fucking
about silver.
That does sound about
15. I'm sure it was like 1,500 gold I put down, and I've only got 55 fucking credits.
Oh, I've got mine written
No,
down.
but you didn't
actually.
have much gold, did you? Because you sent it back
Yeah,
on the
you
ship.
gave all your gold away. So I've
Yeah, but I'm
got.
Still you all act like I gave all my gold. I'm still looking at a lot of gold. I'm a fucking dwarf, bitches.
What did you write down?
I've got 1,500 silver and 1,500 gold, made 15,675 credits. I think.
Wait, yeah, I wrote it down.
If my
Alright,
notes are
here we go.
right.
I've got 9,500 credits. What?
You bought a lot of shit though.
Did I? Because I've only got 55 left. How have I got fucking... What?
You bought like the guns, the dog. You almost bought an astrolabe, which would have used all your credits.
Yeah, you're naming a load of shit that I don't have.
Let me have a look.
I can't remember if you bought anything.
Someone bought the Lunar
Annoyingly,
Dragon
I-
scale, didn't they, for 10,000 credits?
What's that?
No, I got a ray gun and an auto gnome hand.
Auto Gnome Hand cost 6,000 credits.
Alright.
So you spent a lot of shit.
What's the dragon thing? Who bought that?
Maybe someone didn't. You bought the Onyx Dog for 5,000 credits.
Yeah, that's
But
all
I
I've
don't
bought.
have a conversion there.
Well, I can
just
work
know
it
I've
out
got-
next session if you need.
Yeah, that's alright.
Or you transfer it back to gold. Well, we'll work it out. We'll take some time to work it out.
Cool.
But
don't need it
the
right
pressing, you don't need it right now. But the pressing matter is, where do you wish to land?
So after waking up, I would be like, really, well, I don't know if you want to play it out, but I'd be really pushing for going home now.
And I'll be
I
like,
presume it'll be between you and Styles.
what about finding the our ship? Maybe we should make that a priority.
I just don't
That's
think it's.
that's fair. Like we
As-
could go to your place after getting our ship. Maybe the crew
Yeah.
are in danger. Maybe they need us.
Maybe the ship's in danger. That's
that-
also important.
I think my family are in danger.
I'd say.
What are you basing that on?
family-
You've been in space with
Just-
us. You've not been in
I
touch
had
with
a-
anybody.
I had a dream. It sounds stupid, I know, but
Well,
it's
I've
just
heard,
a
I've
daunting
heard
feel
worse
to it.
things, like people turning into wooden automatons. So
Dreams can
these
be very
mountains is-
misleading.
oh, they can be very real.
Look, I
What,
just think
is there
another
any-
few days on top of how long we've been away doesn't make a difference for the ship.
Any lakes or large bodies of water? Because I would prefer to land.
What if
in
the
water.
ship is in a Kraken's maw as we speak?
Packard. I know.
Because you have a strange relationship with your family, Piker.
I would pull Packard. No,
Off.
hang on. I would pull Packard to one side and I would say, I've known Scarrick years. Fucking years. He's like a brother to me. I don't think I've ever seen him like this worried, concerned. I think.
And has he ever mentioned his family?
Yeah, loads. Like, you know, he would always tell stories of growing up in the mountains, and he painted a real beautiful picture of the place I've always wanted to visit. But this isn't about me. I mean, I want to. That's the fact I get to visit.
You just
is
want
a
to
bonus.
visit a painting.
No. That's just a bonus. I'm just saying. I've never seen him look. Something's wrong.
I'll tell you what's wrong. It's that bloody god of his. You think it's a coincidence that after his fiery-faced god appears, and suddenly he's got
your life?
And yes,
You're not here.
he assisted. He assisted in this one instance, but only so that he could claim ownership of us.
Well, what's that got to do with his family and his home?
Sorry, wrong button.
What have you done, Paul?
Looks like you're going.
We crashed.
He stated that he had a dream his family was in danger.
Now, hang on a minute. We're all having fucking crazy dreams right now, and
Yes, exactly. And
They seem
mine.
to be bleeding
Mine
into the
was-
real world. I've just.
Hey,
I know.
I'll be fair. You've dealt with my family issues more than enough. So if we're a crew that sticks together, then we will be there through all hard times. And if we must help Scarrick's family, then that's what we must do. I just suggest we err on the side of caution somewhat.
You think this is to do with Pyremus then?
I don't know what it's to do with. I just think it sounds suspiciously timed.
I mean, to be in his defense, he's kind of been talking about going home for a while now. Maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
I've never seen him look so concerned. And he's not the what's the word? He's not the type to believe in. No, wait. What am I trying to say? I feel like he wouldn't be this serious if something wasn't wrong. And he wouldn't be easily fooled. I don't know. You're the captain, but I want to help my friend.
As do I. And like I said, you know, this crew sticks together. So that being said, I think we should go and help Scarrick's family.
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 Man,
It's about family.
And this whole campaign is just Fast and Furious 9. Family. Alright. We will have a brief wee break while Pat comes back, because
Poo break.
I wanted to do a Pat and Scarrick bit.
Just sack Pat.
Right, back in a second.
That's
Well,
literally
he's
what
got
sounds like so
he's got the
awkward.
he's got the brown meeting. Right, back in a second.
Oh no, it's backwards. My writing's backwards.
it's not backwards.
It's not backwards for us.
Oh, is it not? That's fine. It's backwards for me.
Are you streaming now or something?
Nah, I just wanted to improve my setup.
Nice.
So, Scarrick and Styles, you spend the next day pondering over maps, and in the outskirts of the dim forest, near the Javan River, you find a body of water, a suitable size, where you would be able to land. The damsel fly if you wish.
So we're
well,
flying. Sorry to interrupt. Like we've
Yeah.
we've flown to the mountains. Is that what you should say?
if that's what everyone wants to do.
We're going to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No, we have done.
That's what I decided.
Well, just because
I
if
thought
that was
the 5 days travel was still to get to Woworth, not to
You're
get to.
you're 2 days away from Owerth, so basically you need to decide where you want to land, and then you'll land there.
Mr. Scarrick, where should we land? You know this area.
Are we all agreed that we can postpone finding the ship
Yes,
Yeah,
for a few days?
Family's more important. Like, if they're in danger, we need to help them. Family.
Then
We need to help them. Can you send them can you get a message out to them that we're on our way and then
Is that Elven?
Scarrick, you listening to me, man? Scarrick!
Sorry.
focus.
We're dwarfs. We don't need to send messages. We wander for a while and we come back. It's how it is, you know.
Yeah, but you're saying it's an emergency. Would like
Aye, but
at
that's why I
least
want to
knew
go there.
something about
But
what-
there's
Remind-
no, I don't have any way of contacting.
Remind me, because Ozzy would know this, but Kurt doesn't.
Don't have landlines.
Who do you have in your family? Do you have brothers and sisters, or is it just parents? Like, what's the crack?
Yeah, mother, sister, brother. I think a few brothers.
Yeah, I got the
assuming
list.
there's a dad at some point as well.
So mother, younger brother, grandmother, cousin, younger sister, elder brother. Yeah,
Younger
sister, two brothers, cousin, mother, grandmother.
What's your sister's name?
Oh, for God's sake!
It's Brian
He's done it.
or Bryn.
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 Bryn Bladeful.
It's Bryn.
Bryn.
Hey, Bryn.
Bryn, she fit?
Then there's Durin, my elder brother.
Does she have a beard?
Of course.
Brilliant.
There's Olga, my grandmother.
Olga.
Olga.
Oh. Olga.
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 Aye. Olga. Aye. That is Gramak. Gramak Bladewall. He's my younger brother.
When you say younger,
And then the best one, my mother, Skastroster.
what? They're just making up words.
Skastroster.
Disgusting.
Gastroster.
Skastroster.
I feel like you could have picked an easier name than that. What about Sally?
Well,
So,
my name's
aye.
All right. Well, as we were like approach the mountains and like flying over, I would like.
God damn it, we're still traveling to Ottawa.
I thought we passed that. I thought we'd done that bit
Go
now.
on.
Where are we?
Go
Yeah,
on,
where are
say
we?
what you want to say.
Trying to find somewhere to land.
I would just say, Ozzy would just take a moment, like the fact that you're so high
Do a
up,
joke.
and like
Okay.
you know, like looking out the window of a plane, like you could see the entire fucking continent. Like I just feel like it would be a nice moment, taking all that in, and just seeing the
you
mountains
see
approaching
how-
and stuff.
You see the mountains sort of skirt up and around the outside, encompassing the kingdom of Kiraland, which is where Saltmarsh is. I mean, a few of you have been across that kingdom. Others just across the sea, which you can see stretching out deep blue.
Would we be able to see Saltmarsh from here?
Yeah, so if you look on the map, Saltmarsh is in the bottom right near the Dreadwood.
Oh well.
So it's a way off, but you can see in the distance
Like
where
the
the
area.
land sort of comes in. Yeah.
I think that's like Saltmarsh over there. Ozzy
How many
says.
people have seen like Earth like this?
How many?
Like,
Only
it's
birds.
just like the maps. It's crazy to actually think that we kind of got it right with the maps.
I know, and who would have thought, like from this high up, you can see all these like hexagons.
I think that's the
Who knew?
DMT realm breaking through there, you know.
Fucking, you land the ship.
Quick before
You
Pat
land-
shits himself.
Session D&D. So you land in the forest. Got a fucking WhatsApp group going off as well. Fuck off.
Stop sending me shit videos, Pat.
Yeah, put that video in it. That'll stop them replying.
What forest are we landing in? The Hornwood?
No, dim
Dim
forest.
Aw,
Just to the
landing in the
very
Of course
Hornwood.
you wanted the horn.
north section. Down where the river expands into a small lake, you land the damselfly. You are able to take off the Spelljammer helm if you wish, and possibly cram it into a bag of holding. I think you have 2 bags of holdings now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you put it in one, maybe having to move some stuff from one to the other. But you sort it. After leaving the ship and concealing it as best you can, I mean, the wood is thick. There's enough undergrowth here and when it lands in the water, it sort of begins to sink slightly in to drag over, or at least you feel it will be out of sight. And even if people do find it, they won't be able to fly. And so your trek begins. Heading towards Scarrick's home of Tor Lur Drakar in Dwarvish. You travel through the woodland for some time. The trail leads through undergrowth, moving with the hills and landscape, the noise of familiar birds filling your ears. A strange experience against the vast and empty soundscape of the astral sea. The earth under your boots has a slight spring to it, and the smell of wild garlic and summer flowers warms your soul. You follow the trail, sometimes coming in and out of the sound of the river nearby as it weaves closer and further away. As you rest in a small clearing to refuel, I need you all to make a perception check, please.
I tell you what, as much as I enjoy wild space, it feels good to be back on solid ground. I can't see shit. 11.
16. That's what that is, a dice cam.
23.
That was a pot of cheese.
Nice. Oh, he's got the cheese dice.
When I saw it
23.
earlier, I was like, is it an ice cream break? What's going on?
Okay.
It's
23.
fucking camembert.
Anyone higher than 23?
No.
No, 16.
Is that a nat
Nope.
1?
It's a 7. It looks a bit. Hang on.
There we go. Awesome. So, Styles, it's you as you look around,
That was fair. And now we're back
feeling
with Alex.
almost slightly odd to be back on solid ground again. You see in the grass in front of you a small object. It seems to be a smooth stone, long and thin, white with speckles of grey. As you pick it up and turn it over in your hand, you see on the backside as a simple carving of a body and a face. Although dirt clings to the carved indents, you can make out the face with a large beard, and the marks for the body show simple clothes and an axe.
I'd
Who
show
found
it to
this?
Scarrick, see if he recognises it.
Styles.
You know, like this before, Scarrick? Is this one of your peoples?
I mean, it's a trinket that we would all carve as, you'd go out in the woods and... Was it stone, did you say, or wood?
Yeah, it's stone, and you recognise it as a children's toy.
Aye, I don't recognise it personally, but we'd have these.
Oh, nice. I'd pocket then, I suppose.
We work stone well.
Is this like currency for you here?
We trade just like you guys, like we make things and we sell them.
Alright.
We're not
Do you
fucking
guys have money?
backwards folk.
Money?
We've got fucking money, believe me.
I bet you are hoarding it all away in these mountains.
You don't need to know about our hoards.
I want to know about your horse, though.
That's where you gotta go to Hawker Hill, as we called it.
Oh, yeah. I want to go there first. Can't believe we're actually going to visit your family. And your home. Homeland after all
feels
these
like a
years.
big moment.
It is a big moment. The stories you told.
Aye, it's going to be nice to see the Forge again and all the clans folk. It'll be nice.
I wish I had a home to be proud of.
You do have a home to be proud of.
Well, not really. No, I'm an orphan. Q-Land's
Aye, but
my home,
you're-
I guess.
We can find, and like, you're proud of who you are, and that's all that matters. You
Oh,
carry
yeah,
your
yeah.
home with you.
Sorry, I shouldn't have really lowered the tone. I was just thinking out loud. A little bit jealous, you know?
Aye.
It's exciting. It's exciting.
After you fill on rations and water and prepare to move on, you continue through the forest, following the trail. After a few more hours, as the sun comes to around mid-afternoon, an odd thing again to see the concept of time so readily available in the sky. The trail leads to a 60-foot wide clearing. Looming before you stands the great stone gates, with large cliffs on either side that jut out from the woodland.
Whoa.
The gate is flanked with 2 large watchtowers, and all bear the marks of dwarves. Bold geometric patterns and lines with strong stonework. You look, Scarrick, on the familiar entryway to Tor Drakar. Except something is wrong. The woodland has encroached on the stone gate. The tower's viewpoints do not have the familiar glow of the watchman's fires.
Wow, it's just as you described.
No,
No?
it's not. Why?
It's better.
There's no. They haven't cleared their woods. Like, what's going on? There's no one up there.
Well, you tell us.
quite liked it.
You said there was a problem. That's why we're here.
Hope we're not here to do the gardening.
This feels wrong.
Not an emergency.
Quick. And I'll rush up to the gates and see if I can.
You rush up to the gate and see that
Okay.
the grass has grown up over the stonework. However, they stand ajar.
There shouldn't be.
Is this what you saw in the
should be-
dream?
There
That
there should be guards here.
the place had overgrown and no guards and stuff. Is this what you saw?
No, it was more of a feeling. I don't know. This isn't right though.
Where do you live?
Come on, we have to go.
Yes,
And
let's
I'll
find
start
your
rushing
family.
off.
You push
Towards.
through the gates and the undergrowth into your home. Now, the place here stretches far along the banks of the river, each clan holding a different section of hills. The paths are long and wide between each one, and there is the looming sense of emptiness. The trail from the gate is overgrown. The path, which should be ripe with cart tracks, is covered in grass and branches.
Is it changed from when you left? I mean, you've not been here for a very long time.
I mean, aye, these are all well-used paths. Surely you can
Where are all
see that
where are all the
there's
dwarves?
no use.
Where is everybody?
There's no tracks. There's nothing.
If you wish to make an investigation check, you can.
I will.
Should this place be like bustling with people and stuff? Or
Not necessarily bustling, but definitely at least used.
18 on
It's a
investigation.
large population.
I like
8. I only got
I
8.
think.
camera angles aside. I just like that you're using real dice now.
Yeah.
Sure. 16.
Cheap. 16.
Cheesy dice.
I'm having to like look at the numbers on the thing and be like doing all the math in my head. I hate it.
It's great. I rolled a 6 for
6.
a
So,
nine.
Styles and Ozzy, you are not overwhelmed, but you're not entirely feeling the vibe that something's wrong. Yeah, the gate looks a bit overgrown, but you haven't been here for a long time. Who knows? You're not interested in searching for other things. For Picard and Scarrick, where the sense of foreboding is slightly greater. Who rolled higher?
I got 18.
18. And Scarrick, what did you roll?
16.
16. Scarrick, you look around and you notice a small mound near the trail. Going over to it and removing the grass and vines that have grown over it, you find skeletons. 2 to be exact. The skeletons are in dwarven armor. No skin is left on the bone, it is all gone. Their armor has rusted and their swords are rusted.
I look at Picard and I say, see, he was right to trust his instincts. Something has gone terribly wrong here.
Picard, as you look over Scarrick's shoulder, you see the people, well, the skeletons that lie, seem to lie in the center of an indentation. I need you to make a history check, please.
History.
Picard.
Yeah, Picard, yeah.
I think I know about indentation. 15.
Proficient in
15.
indentations?
The indentation looks like a footprint, except larger than you've ever seen. The footprint itself is around 6 foot long.
Giant.
But over time, the water has eroded it away to the point it's barely distinguishable. However, it would suggest a gigantic being.
That is a big foot.
Are the skeletons like crushed, like they've been squashed?
At this point, nature has taken its toll. The bones are almost scattered. They don't resemble any true meaning. They're just a scattering of bones and armor. But there is indentations on the metal.
Scarrick, you haven't been home in a long time, right? But when was the last time you had any contact with people, your kin?
I mean, I had a letter, but it was a while ago.
Well,
How long ago was that
from
letter?
your family?
From? Yeah.
I'd say if you've been gone 100 years, at least 50 or so years ago. It's not in any relevant time period to humans.
Scarrick, how big are the people that live here? Like
We're
normal.
dwarfs.
Right, so
Tiny
you'd say
folk.
small. Yeah.
Aye, small.
Right.
Why?
See, I feel like something big did this.
How big?
Like, pretty big. I think that's a foot. That indentation over there, I think that's an indication of its size.
Where? And I'm like standing in it looking down at them. But
You're in
That
it.
is the thing, from your perspective, it's hard to tell.
Scarrick, well, this is for DM actually. Where are we in relation to this map?
I've just put your marking on the map, so you've just come through the Great Gate in the south. And you're just so you're basically just next to the
Scarrick,
trail.
where do your family reside in this place?
I've put up the path and then off to the left, to the east, to the west.
Do you want me to turn into a giant eagle or something and fly us there, or get like a bird's eye view, or?
Since when do you turn into a giant eagle?
I mean, that'd be much quicker.
I've
if
done
you
it
could take us
before.
all.
Well, during the festival, I did it.
Oh, yes. Good times.
I think that could be useful.
I used polymorph to turn into a giant eagle. And
Stretching your wings and feeling the wind currents you can't feel as a human. You scrape the ground and then bound up into the air.
I'd see I'd be trying to see if I can see any more footprints and if they're like leading anywhere or just like a bird's eye view.
Okay, make a perception check, I believe, with advantage if you're an eagle.
I think so. Giant eagle. 16.
16. Okay. From the footprints are odd. They're hard to see. The overgrowth has overtaken them, and as soon as you get height, you begin to lose them. But you do see, as you begin to rise into the air, a few leading down the path. You begin to really see a layout of the land. The forest to the west, the river running on the east side. You see the farmland is overgrown. You can see where crop fields would have been many years ago, but now they've returned to nature. I will say what you do see is towards the centre of the map there is a large garrison, or what used to be a large garrison. The stone building is near ruins. There are watchtowers that dot the main path from the mountains down to the river. Is there anywhere you wish to fly to?
Are they on my back, or is Scarrick on my back, or was I just doing that on my own?
Oh, I thought you were just doing it by yourself.
Okay,
But
well,
you can take someone if you wish.
I would have a little look round, and then I come back down. Oh, I can't talk though. I come back down, and I'd like give people the opportunity to get on my back if they want to.
Can we all fit on?
Yeah, I think you can as a giant eagle.
I mean, should we go, guys? Might as well all get on.
Yeah, it says walking.
Yes, I'm happy to travel this way.
Yeah, I'll get on then.
You climb onto the back, holding on to
And
the
I'll get
feathers.
on the front, pointing.
Yeah. Fly up.
This way.
All three of you make perception checks, please. Just normal.
What's not normal perception check?
With advantage. Like, Kurt gets his with advantage because he's an eagle.
19.
19.
Do I still get advantage because I've got my gogs on?
Yeah, you have advantage because you got your gogs. 25. Nice.
17.
17. Okay. 17 and 19. You both get the lay of the land a lot better than the map shows. You see that the Shatterjaw clan, the garrison there, has been destroyed. You see the farms overgrown, same as Ozzy did. However, Styles, you notice something more than the others. You can see how some of the paths have merged into the landscape, the grass growing over them. However, one stands out. The path leading from the Bladefall clan to the docks is as a normal trail. There is mud, there is cart tracks, and as you look over to the docks, you see there is a ship.
As we're flying over, and I sort of I'm perceiving things to be like old and worn down. I sort of lean over to Ozzy and I say, "See, this could have waited."
Into the eagle's ear.
Yeah, into the eagle's ear. Hey there, little birdie. This could have waited.
Because I was at the front pointing, so I'm like right next to you. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it could have.
Family.
I mean, family.
Shakes Garrick and points at, look, movement. Looks like there may have been a ship.
A ship.
Oh, there is a ship.
Yeah, you see
Maybe
a
we should
ship
go
at the
there
dock.
first. Does it look like rigged
looks
up,
we're going
ready to
to
go?
From this distance, I would say that Styles, because you moved, he rolled so high, you can see there are figures loading the ship. But from this distance, it's hard to tell whom.
Would you say it goes to the Bladefall clan?
So the trail from the Bladefall clan all the way down to the docks is well used. Past the
Can you see any
Shatterjaw
movement?
clan.
Can I say any movement at the clan?
So the clan itself, is a series of small hills which get larger and larger, and then all you can see from this distance is the hewn fortification, which is hewn from the very stone of the mountain itself. Scarrick will know the Bladefall clan, being the ruling clan of this area, has its home fortified into the mountain. There is no seeing in.
Well, I'll point them both out and leave it to Scarrick to try and direct us in.
We have to go to the boat. I need to find out what's going on. If they're my people or if they're attacking, stealing.
Eagle Ozzy, show us the meaning of haste.
I dive bomb towards the boat.
Okay. Are you trying to stay out of sight from the people, or are you just going from above?
I would obviously go there quite fast, but
keep high.
Yeah, given what Scarrick said, that the family in danger and stuff, I would give us the opportunity to sort of circle above and scope it out.
Okay. Very well.
I wouldn't go down and land until he gave me the go-ahead. Oh, this is a big map.
Is that map loaded in for you guys?
Oh,
There we
fucking
go.
hell.
Yeah, you just weren't there for a while.
Yeah.
Just
No,
disappeared
it's alright.
for
I
ages
was there. I
there.
was just concentrating. That's my brain. It's because the map hadn't loaded and I couldn't quite see what I was revealing.
You need a PC. Oh, wait.
I have a PC, man. So you see a series of buildings. This is the fortified dock that you knew, Scarrick. However, it is not dwarves loading the ship. It is goblins.
Oh, fuck.
They're not dwarves, guys.
What are they, Mr. Scarrick?
Goblins.
Bloody gobbos.
Staying high above, they pay you no attention.
Ozzy, kill.
What was that?
I think we should attack. Keep one alive to question.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong.
They're
per se.
in my dock. They should not be there. These are dwarf lands.
Yes, well, I don't see any dwarfs present, if I'm honest. Maybe they once were dwarf lands.
If you want to have a word with them, fine, but I'll be attacking.
I will have a word with them.
I look towards Scarrick, kind of waiting for him to give me a
Down, boy.
I say, Eagle Ozzy, set me down somewhere nearby.
High speed.
Where would you like to land?
Dive bomb.
So there is a large fortified wall which circles the dock with two entrances, one to the north, one to the south, and then there is the small palisade on the other side of the river.
Would we want to land here, behind the building, so they can't see?
I would
They're gonna see a big eagle landing.
I would do what Scarrick told me to do, and
What are you saying,
just go straight into the middle of them and dive bomb.
Oh, God.
At this point,
Suddenly let out the wings and waff.
At this point, I'd be completely just trusting and listening to Scarrick, hearing his concern, and Paul's frozen again, hasn't he?
Okay, well, right before Eagle Ozzy pile drivers into these goblins, I'll quickly leap from the eagle into the water.
Oh, you're back. You're back.
You froze for ages then, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, everyone froze for me.
Oh, no.
So I didn't hear anyone.
I was just saying that I would, given the severity of the situation, blah blah blah, Scarrick, all that, I would just be listening to what he's telling me to do, and if he said dive bomb, I'd dive bomb him.
And before he impacts, Pykard is going to leap off the eagle and dive into the water.
Okay. This can happen, but should we pick up on this next session?
Yes.
Because this is gonna.
I'm happy
escalate.
to if that's
Yeah.
gonna help for Pat and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is a nice place to settle it, and then we will come into next session on combat with a dive bomb and eagle. Music blaring, the horns of war blasting. Because it's never just 4 goblins, is it?
I hope
But
not.
remember, you've settled your rules.
I'm bloodless.
Yeah. We will call it this evening.
I've used one of my only 4th level slots as a fucking giant eagle.
Well, we've got a good lay of the land, though, and a good point of perspective from the others.
Peck those buggers.
Scarrick, do you wish to say it before we leave?
Do I wish to say what?
It wasn't like this last time I was here.
I was literally earlier on when I was saying stuff. I was like, "There's a line and I can't remember it. What does he actually say?"
There's a line.
It really wasn't like this last time I was here.
Styles.
Oh, cool.
Scarab.
I meant as in what Gimli says when he gets to his fucking place.
What, you never toss a dwarf?
Not the Styles joke.
Well, gentlemen, next session we will pick up with what has happened to Scarrick's home.
We left Wild Space. Let's go
We
on.
left Wild Space, we're back on our Earth. Back to the nitty-gritty, basic D&D.
But we have access to wild space now.
You do have access to Wild Space, yes.
And ray guns.
And ray guns. You have ray guns.
We could just circle above and just be like, pew, pew, pew. AC 130 from above shooting down.
We're taking back Saltmarsh.
Make note that the enemy has trebuchets. Oh, well. Okay, guys. Well, thank you. It's nice to get going again.
Yeah.
We will get another one soon, and we will delve into
Cheers, gentlemen.
this next chapter.